volume is so loud.
Wow, you're making it sound like I talk like, and your ears are bleeding. Fuck. I am the host, you piece of crap. So before we get the show started, I wanted to remind everybody of a little bit of where we came from.
Our mother's vagina.
Our father's balls. I wanted to wait until this was live, and then I wanted to talk about it. Rage is going to be hit or miss joining us for the next couple of weeks because Rage decided to do something very stupid, as if we are all surprised.
No, not Rage.
Yep, Rage did it. Rage did something stupid. See, I was on the phone with him when everything, he kind of had a mental breakdown. I was on the phone with him, and I was trying to talk to him and, make sure he's doing okay. When all of a sudden he saw two squirrels that were fighting on a wire. And one of the squirrels got knocked off of the power cable. So when that squirrel got knocked off the power cable, Rage decided to be a good Samaritan and go help out this squirrel.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I am going to cover that, DG. Listener DG, he just sent me something on New Mexico Democrats. I'm going to have to cover that.
DG, you got Dollar Store listening?
Dollar General. DG, I'm not going to expose his real name because he's got a very professional job, and I don't want to do that. So anyway, getting back to Rage, one of the squirrels got knocked down off of the wire, and when the squirrel got knocked down, Rage decided to be a good Samaritan, and he was going to help out and try to revive the squirrel. Well, what he decided to use to revive the squirrel was his tea bag. So he's standing over the squirrel, and he's kind of waving this thing. He's describing it to him, and he's waving his yam bag over the mouth of the squirrel. And unfortunately, now Rage is in the hospital because he suffered testicular trauma from squirrel attack.
I can see that happening. I can see that happening.
That's a whole new meaning to the phrase of wild eyes, buddy.
I don't know when Rage is going to be back, but he's currently in the hospital. Undergoing plastic surgery and getting a lot of assistance because his yam bag was attacked by a squirrel because he figured the fermundas that was growing on it would be enough to revive the squirrel just to stem from the fermunda.
I bet he ain't going to do that again.
He ain't going to do that again. Oh, man.
My Lord.
I'm positive he ain't going to do that again. That was...
He ain't gonna do that again.
Waving the yam bag covered in fermunda, all right above the squirrel, and the squirrel just jumps up and attacks. Man, you should have heard him screaming. He sounded like a little girl.
He does seem like a little girl.
This was live, and then I wanted to talk about
it. No, come on, no, stop. No, I don't need it to replay.
Going to be hit or miss joining us for the next couple.
Oh, my. Good little best of bit right there. I'm TJ. That's Adam. That's Fat 420. And Steve is in the middle of playing a game. Yes, I know I'm blurry. How's everybody doing? This is Mayhem's Amigos After Dark. Welcome one, welcome all. And I wanted to take a few minutes before we really get crazy tonight because now my computer's going to go stupid. But I wanted to take a few minutes before we get real crazy tonight, and I wanted to say something. I was telling 420 about this earlier today. We have just this growing audience. You guys, just great audience. I love our audience to death. I really do. And I hope and wish and pray and think nothing but the best for all of you. But there's some in particular I want to bring up, like Corey, who is always in our chat room, very active with our chat. Volk.
Yeah,
who's
Volk, yeah.
And he'll just
he's on my show all the time talking in the chat room.
Yeah. Like Volk will pop in and just say something and just, hey, I'm here. How's it going, guys? And I love to see that Volk pops in. Cindy Council.
Yeah.
who I loved as a listener when I was on Morning Disaster, and she's now made her way over to this show, and she listens to us. And I mean, just an amazing person all the way around, and wonderful addition to our chat room.
Yeah. We have Mike Weinberg.
Mikey Winmer. I mean, Mike has been a fan of mine since I restarted, and I got into podcasting away from broadcasting. And I've been very grateful for him. He's been just this huge help. So I mean, there are some particular DA, when DA pops in, I love seeing DA. And then
all the other listeners.
Oh wait, no, Steve's on the show now.
The show starts at fucking 9:00. It's 9:02.
The show starts when I hit the live button. And sometimes I'm early.
It looks like you started 6 minutes ago, so
Man, it'd be nice if we could see you. It wouldn't be so fucking blurry.
Here, this help? I'll kill the lights. Does that help?
Not really.
I don't know what's going on with this camera. Usually I can kind of do my thumb on it like this and then try to come out very slowly. Like some people come out. And usually, like, it'll focus on my thumb and then clear it up. But I don't know what's going on with it tonight.
Maybe it's a little dirty.
Yeah. It's like, what is TJ really using his camera for during the off-show times?
Porn.
Yeah.
I'm using it for porn.
His OnlyFans page.
Yeah, but now I'm in negative numbers. I owe people money on that for some reason. I don't get it. Like, I thought they were supposed to pay me to get naked on the camera, and now I got to pay them. I mean, it's just like that hooker. I didn't tell you guys about the hooker?
No.
The one in Peoria you keep talking about?
No, there was a hooker outside of Springfield.
Where?
I called her up, and
Williamsville?
She's close to Williamsville, yeah.
Dog food lady?
So no, dog food lady's dead.
Well,
Dude,
as long as they're 85 degrees, it's okay with Steve.
Look, I got a hold of this hooker, okay, and my whole intent was to have her go and see Steve. So I got a hold of her, and I'm like, okay, look, I will pay you double to go see my friend Steve and break the Steve-o-meter. I mean, I did, and I offered her double the money. So I sent her double. Like, I had the money there. I sent her the $400.
Damn!
I was paying for the night to go see Steve and do the whole round the world thing and everything, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then she goes, okay, but before I go over there, thank you for the money, but before I go over there, can you please send me a picture?
Oh, I could have sent a good picture.
So I start going through my pictures, and the only picture I could find of Steve.
Say, why don't you show it if you have it?
I'm not going to show that picture. It's one of them sent to me by accident.
Oh.
Accident.
Steve's muted, and he's already yelling at me.
This wouldn't be a picture that maybe his aunt got too?
Yeah, that would be one of them, yes.
Okay.
He's got himself muted, and he's already yelling at me. You motherfucker!
Why didn't you send him my profile picture on Facebook?
I didn't shove it until it was too late.
Oh, fuck.
But
why would you send a naked picture? God damn it, you dumbass.
There is some good news, though, Steve.
Oh, what's that?
She refunded me my money.
Oh, fuck. Fuck you.
Hey, Ty.
What's up, Ty?
Hey, what's happening, Ty? She did refund me my money, so I got my $400 back. She's an honest hooker. I even offered her more. I'm like, look, I will send you another $200. And she's like, no. Here's your money back.
Go get your friend.
I tried to go triple, but she just told me no. The good news is she refunded my money to me. And she told me she seen the show, and she said next time I'm in town, if I want to pay for her, she'll come over and see me.
What? Well, fuck it. Just send me the $400. I'll go to the truck stop. Anyway.
Go to the Dixie and McLean.
There's got to be somebody you
don't go
love.
there. You might wind up with Rex.
That's very true.
But no, I see what I'm looking for now in the Central Illinois area. What I'm looking for is I'm looking for a place that needs somebody to like be the one who sticks their thing through the glory hole.
Oh.
And if I can find one of those, I want to send Steve over there.
Oh, the glory hole has to be pretty thin, like half inch.
And I want to send Fat 420 over there too. So like they've each got their own individual closets, right?
Yeah.
And then like Steve would be on one side, this wall in the closet. And then, 420 would be on this wall in the closet. They both stick their thing through at the same time. And then she's got to pleasure both of them.
What, like a race? See who she gets off first?
See which one she can get off first. Don't risk, not risk. The Ty says I could send him the $40 and we could go ahead and get Steve itchy and scratchy.
400.
Yeah, 400.
I'll take it.
You'll
Can
take
still
itchy and
clear
scratchy?
anything up.
So
I'm sure Ty may have some pipes that Steve can use.
Yeah, right. But I do apologize, Steve. I did my best. I tried.
I bet you did.
But I'm sorry I sent the wrong picture.
It's okay.
But I'm thankful she sent me back my money. And when I got back, I had to pay some bills, so the money went on my bills.
Yeah, maybe I can use that 400 to get the Asian honey next door.
No, there you go. Hey, you think if I sent up 6, she'd do a tag team deal and get Steve in there too?
Oh, yeah.
No,
Maybe go skiing or something.
I don't want no teabagging while we're training there.
Well, I mean, you could spit roaster.
It still
Give her the
has
Eiffel Tower.
Possibility of getting the teabagging.
Well, like Steve could be on, like near the oral side, and then you could be on the back end, or vice versa.
See, there you go. I need the 400 so that when I go to the pits with Ty this weekend, then I can get some pit lizards.
Oh, you need pit lizards this
Yeah.
weekend?
Yeah.
Well, you ought to take Steve so he could get a pit lizard too.
It would help if I had an 8-ball as well. So
8-ball's a lot cheaper than an 8-ball's a lot cheaper than cash. Trust me, I know how much an 8-ball is these days. Or at least what it used to be.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be an icy 8-ball that I would send you the money for. Oh wait, Steve might get some of that though.
Oh.
Like I remember where to get it too, around Pekin and Peoria and all that. I do remember where to pick up the Dixie Crystal.
Over on Derby Street.
Oh, I didn't even have to look that far.
Oh, jeez. down by the river on 2nd Street.
Didn't even have to look that far. You got to remember, I lived in Goofy Ridge. I just had to drive around the block.
Yeah.
True.
Picking
They got like
neighbors.
8 labs out there in a town of 200 people.
Yep.
So basically, when you hear a big old boom, you know someone's house is going up in flames.
Pretty much. Pretty much. But yeah, I mean, old Steven, got to watch out for that Dixie Crystal stuff. Just some bad juju there. Right, Steve?
Fucking amateur blowing up the houses.
What do you mean amateurs?
I didn't blow up my fucking house. I only caught on fire once.
Only caught on fire one. I think one time is too many.
Well, it caught on fire twice, but
Oh, why?
I caught it on fire the first time.
Okay. Crew chief may make an appearance on Saturday, Ty says, at the races.
Right on.
Okay.
Oh,
He was the one that told Ty he's racing this weekend.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
I did get a shock.
Ty was up in the air, and he asked the crew chief, "You want me to go racing?" He's like, "Yes."
Right. I got a little bit of a shock today.
Okay.
So my uncle and I, we had to pick up an appliance dolly because we need one for getting some more stuff moved around, right?
Right.
And on the way back, of course, we're leaving Temple, Texas. And on the way back, we had to make a pit stop.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Of course, we made the pit stop at this little-known place called the Tilted Kilt.
Okay.
Is that even still around?
There is one in Temple, yeah, and it's still going
Oh.
strong.
Right
So,
on.
of course, I got fish and chips, and I had 5 Crown and Cokes.
A few.
I was
five.
not driving. My
Sure.
uncle had a couple of beers. We left, and we came back here. And of course, we had a few more, and we're sitting there, we're talking, and all of a sudden, my phone starts ringing. I'm like, "Who the fuck would be calling?" And it's Ray. Then I'm like,
Ray doesn't contact.
Ray doesn't call anybody. I better answer this. Something's up. Somebody died. And honestly, that because he never calls anybody,
Mhm.
my first thought was like, he's calling me. Oh no, Spanky just died. Or D or Steve. Somebody died.
Yeah, because
So I
not
answered,
only
hey, what's up?
not only does he not call, he also does not answer.
No, he
Not-
doesn't text.
not
He doesn't
quickly.
call. He never answers the phone.
So the
And
fact
I'm
that
like-
he took initiative on this.
He took initiative and called me. And of course, again, my first thought, somebody died.
Mm-hmm.
Because Ray never calls anybody. And I answer. I'm happy to hear from him. But he's like, hey, do you remember a few years back? Do you remember? Hey, what's going on, Bubba the Baker?
hey, Bubba Baker, your girlfriend's hot, man.
Steve wants to know if your girlfriend has a sister. Doesn't necessarily to be hot,
Yeah.
but she doesn't necessarily need to be horny.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want those. You don't want those chicks from peeking.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to get. Anyway, so I'm like, holy shit, Ray called me. So I answer and he's like, hey, you remember a few years back? I go, I remember a lot of things from a few years back. I haven't smoked as much weed as some people I know. No, I didn't say that, but I'm thinking it. He goes, that we broadcast live from the parade for the state fair. And I go, yeah, I remember that. He goes, oh, you remember? And I said, yes, I remember. And here's what I remember. Nobody wanted to pay the fee to get Morning Disaster into the parade.
Right.
Okay. And we were trying to set it up because the whole plan was to do the parade with Steve sitting on a toilet
Okay.
and do the parade for the state fair. And it didn't happen. Now, I do not remember Ray being there. Ray broadcast from his studio. Steve had a meltdown and then broadcast from his studio. I do remember Dan and Christina and a guy with dirty van disease all being on the street and broadcasting the parade and talking about it. But
I actually remember that.
right, see?
Right. I remember it.
Oh,
Bubba did a remote from the fair. He did it on his own. I don't know if it was a smoke signal supposed to be telecast, but Bubba did one. Yes. I
do
have
remember Dan and Christina doing one too.
I have never done a podcast from the State Fair Parade. I have not since we have been Since I have been with the Morning Disaster, I have not done one.
From the fair. Or from the parade
Right,
of the
from the fair. Well, we tried to do one from the fair, but that was when Christina and Dan were having their illicit affair. So it was more giggling. Oh, Dan, oh. And I ended up just sitting in a fucking wheelchair, twiddling my fucking pud. Well, and then they didn't even they couldn't even get the damn thing to work. So
No, I hate it when my thing don't work. But no, I do remember Dan and Christina, or it was. I know Christina was involved, but I do remember somebody like outside the main gate bar and grill and broadcasting. But
that was Bubba.
Ray was not there.
I just realized he did it. I don't think he realized, Yeah, Christina and Dan didn't, and they could call them, both of them too, and they didn't have their phones are turned off. But they're probably sleeping because they've been driving for 26 hours.
Oh yeah, no kidding. I know how that is.
And you know what?
Drive.
Dumb Ray, he's emergency contact for Elliot. So Christina gonna wake up and say, "Oh fuck, Ray called. What the fuck happened? What's?"
And then Christina's gonna call him at 3 a.m, and then he's gonna get pissed off.
Yep.
And then he's gonna bitch about it tomorrow morning on the show.
Yeah, fucking Christina called me.
Both shut their phones off.
You called her.
All right, so Bubba the Baker says that this girl, she's gonna meet his parents.
Oh shit!
And he's never taken a girl to meet his parents. He thinks this one is the one.
Oh.
He's gonna take her next weekend. Well, dude,
well wishes, dude. I hope that goes well.
Good luck to you. I hope your parents are open-minded to this. And wow.
Right.
Me personally, I've had a couple of them that I thought were the one. One passed away on me. The others were fucking psycho when I found out about it later. So
one of them had 14 fucking dogs.
No, I wasn't gonna marry that one.
And it was 16.
Yeah, it was 16 Huskies. I wasn't gonna marry that one. Oh my God. All I had to do with that one is I took a picture of all of my stuff. And I tore the picture in half and I burned one half of it. And I'm like, yeah, this is all I'm gonna have left. Fuck that. So, no, I never would have married that. Oh, my God. That would be like somebody who used to be on the show trying to marry a chicken.
No.
Just, no.
If you did, and you guys tried to get a divorce, they would have never found your body.
Oh, yeah, I know. She would have fed me to the Huskies.
Yeah. The dogs would have been well fed, but they would have never found me.
Have you seen how skinny I am?
Recently? Yeah, I don't know about back then, though.
Oh, Steve knows. I mean, how skinny was I back when I was with the dog lady, Steve?
Oh, you were skinny. You were skinny little fuck.
Did it look like I even had a meal?
You look like Riley.
I mean, seriously, yeah, Riley and I were about the same build. Every time I got a meal, she'd eat 2/3 of it. Hell, I couldn't even eat.
Okay, so 2 dogs would have been well fed.
Yeah, right? And they would have been eating on my bones. Yeah, Ty's right. Dogs would have been groomsmen and bridesmaids. Oof.
Yeah.
You know what? I would have been safer marrying Wednesday Addams.
She's hot in the new season. No, really, I just watched the first 4 episodes.
I did too. I did today.
And was it the last episode or one of the episodes? She was doing the fencing with her mom.
Oh yeah.
And her mom was like in the golf boots with tights on and a short skirt and that nice tight top. I'm like, ooh, I'd love to do that.
But you know what? The fact that they brought up that Fester was arrested in Normal, Illinois, I
heard that
laughing
I did too. I was like, holy shit, they actually mentioned Normal, Illinois.
Is there really a town there named Normal? I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, there is. I went to college there. Did you know it's illegal to make faces at dogs in Normal, Illinois?
It doesn't surprise me. But
Which means the dog lady never lasts there.
yeah.
That's why people always move to Bloomington so they can be closer to normal.
Yeah, I mean that could fit. You're close to normal if you live in Bloomington.
Uh-huh.
Not quite there, but you're close.
No.
Normal's boring.
Yeah, true. Look at us. Steve with his headphones, like, my ear needs a break.
No, it's these damn headphones are like, I can't hear myself talk. I just take it off. So I can hear one.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's
No,
the noise canceling.
I don't know what I said, honestly.
The thing I love about my Behringers that I'm using is even with I've got a lot of hearing loss in my left ear now.
Huh?
Yes, exactly. So as I've been getting older, I could still hear in my headphones in my left ear with these headphones.
Is that why the volume's always so loud?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
But I hear great with my right one too,
Okay.
Huh?
Who?
Exactly.
What?
What?
Right.
You switched it,
But no, the new season, the first 4 episodes of Wednesday, I think they did great with it. Again, they captured the spirit of the Addams family, which I'm still very upset that they have a fat Gomez Addams. That's bullshit. Gomez was always skinny as a rail. But the guy they have playing,
not in the black and white series. He is actually a pretty fat one.
but the guy they have playing Gomez Addams is really hitting the spirit.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's hitting the spirit of Gomez Addams. Now you have Pugsley hitting puberty.
Oh, Jesus.
To be honest, I kind of find the other girl, the
werewolf girl?
Yeah, I kind of find her kind of attractive.
She's too young for you.
She's in her 20s now, probably.
Old enough to bleed, old enough for me.
Oh my lord!
Nope.
No,
No.
no.
Okay, Jimmy.
80 or 80.
From what?
Oops, I said 8. I mean, 18 or 80. Oops. I got a sore in my mouth. So I probably said something.
Yeah.
Goofy.
Adding the teen to numbers is difficult. Kind of.
So, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. 18.
18.
Okay.
I wouldn't even do that. My bottom number is 40. 35.
Yeah, I can
just-
get behind that.
Do I hear? I bet you would get behind
Okay,
that.
no. Look at that. I hear 30.
I just asked a 35-year-old out. So,
Oh, did you?
it's curious what she says.
Was it like, "Hi, my name's Steve. I know Ray Lytle."
It's that thing is,
Oh, no. Don't use that as a pickup line, please.
I've known her since she was like 7 years old.
Okay, wait a minute. So she's 35.
Yes.
You are how old again? Like 50?
58.
You're 58. You have known her since she was 7.
35.
So that would have put you in your 20s.
23.
Yeah.
You're old
23
enough.
and
You're old
7.
enough to be your dad.
Yeah. I'm almost be a grandpa, actually.
That's not a plus.
Listen, Steve's just trying to be a gilf, dude.
That's not a plus. Like, all right,
She's a
look,
good.
I'm 45 years old.
Yeah.
My minimum number, youngest, is like 33. And that's me at 45.
She's fine. She's got her set together. She's cleaned up. She's a former meth head, but she's been sober now for 5 years. She got her kids back. She's got a fucking hell of a job. She says she wants to start get back into the dating, but she's not just, you need to date an older guy that's more mature that likes kids and cats because she's got kids and cats. I love kids and cats. So
We
I'm an old.
we all know about you liking kids.
And I'm an older dude, so I would be perfect for her. She wouldn't have to worry about like cheating on her or anything.
She needs somebody that's in another state. So I have a guy in mind. Let me call Tommy. Lives in Las Cruces. That's enough states away.
That's a long ways away.
Yeah, right. And he's a black guy. But one of my, he was one of my best friends when I worked at K-Grade. I mean, we had a lot of fun broadcasting together. He was on another station, but we had a lot of fun broadcasting together. We really did.
Okay.
Steve said mature with a Vienna sausage, Bubba the Baker says. Dude, why? Why? You've known her since she was 7. So, like, if it was me in that situation, and I'll go around the room and I'm going to ask, all right? Like, me in that situation, if this is a girl I have known since she was 7 years old, and I'm not saying, like, I was there at that age at that same time frame. Like, I've known her, like, I was in my 20s, and she was 7 years old. So I'm 45 now.
That means that Steve was 16 when she was born.
Okay. I'm 45 now, and if I knew someone, say, at 21 that was 7. So I'm 21. We go to, 7 to 17. That's 10 years. That puts me at 31. 18 means I'm 32. That at 32, that's when Riley was born. Now I'm 45. And if I knew her at 7 years old in my 20s, even back then, I'm going to be looking at, like, remembering the pigtails and how young, I'm going to remember the young her, and there's going to be zero attraction.
Oh.
Zero. Adam, what about you?
Yeah, so... Yeah, I have a hard enough time friending the kids of my friends on Facebook, let alone to envision one being like, okay, Sally, tell me your ABCs. ABC. Oh, God. So, no. It's like, no.
420? Where would you stand on that? Hey, Mike, you're going to have to be a part of this one.
Yeah.
I would say, well, I mean, if I didn't know her, I wouldn't mind dating a 35-year-old. But if I knew her, I probably wouldn't.
See, there you go. All right. I'll give you another great
Because
example.
It'd be like me dating my cousin that I changed their diapers. And it'd be like, every time if we did get it going, it'd be like, all I can think of is, oh, well, I seen that about X amount of years ago, changing their diaper. And it'd be like, eh.
Right. I think 420 brings up a good point here. It's the fact that if you know her as a kid,
right,
it's different than, just a random woman coming in you didn't know as a kid, but happens to be 35-ish compared to our ages. Me being the youngest at 44, Well,
all right. So, there is a kid that I know, and I'm going to backtrack this a few years, so, before I moved.
Okay.
Bubba the Baker goes, "This is creepy, Steve. I feel unsafe." So there was a girl that I was seeing who had a daughter that was a teenage daughter at the time.
Okay.
And I remember this kid like when she was a baby. I've seen her grow up. Now the kid is starting to resemble her mother a lot. Now, her mother, if her mother was still alive, God rest her soul, and she was to show up here tomorrow if she was still alive and go, okay, I'm going to break you like a pony, I'd be like, get the fuck in here. We going to go right now. The mom. If the daughter did the same thing, I'd be like, does your father know you're here?
It's like, yeah, I had to get permission to leave the state.
Well, and I mean, she's over 18. The daughter's over 18 now.
Yeah.
But I'd be like, does your father know you're here? You know, and I would. I just like, no, that's a no-go. So to hear, oh, well, I've known her since she was 7. Now she's 35. I'm going to try to give her the high hard one. That's...
I asked her if she wanted to go to dinner. Did I say anything about tearing her up? No, I said, hey, would you like to go to dinner with me? You know, classy. You know.
Classy. Winer, diner, then 69er.
Exactly. Got to spend a little money on her first.
Mike's in here right now. He's like, no way I would feel like I was. Dating a kid my own kid's age wouldn't do it. No one under 40. He's 51.
Yeah.
Of course, Bubba the Baker says, this is creepy, Steve. I feel unsafe.
No, I'm at about I would say 30 is my minimum.
Okay, well, you're a little bit younger.
Yes, I am. So, 44, 30, that's still 14 years difference.
Yeah, that's still a gap,
Yeah.
Ty wants to know if you're going to take her to McDonald's, Steve. That's pretty non-fancy.
Happy
Exactly.
Meal.
She can get a fucking McFlurry.
Only if she's good.
Yeah. Oh.
You're not going to get her a Happy Meal?
Oh yeah, she can get any kind of meal. I got some trousers out for her.
She can have whatever.
Right
she
here.
likes.
Right here. There it is. You were just yelling at me about how you said you weren't going to try to do any of that, and now here you are. I got a trouser trap for her.
Steve will buy her the 20-piece nugget meal and try and slip her 2 extra at home.
Wow.
Which kind of brings me to a subject I wanted to get into tonight. So
How
when
is-
we talk about
How is nuggets a segue?
well, trust me, I can make anything a segue.
All right, let's see it.
All right. So when you're talking about slipping the nuggets to people, we have to look at like the different generations these days. And me, Steve, 420 being Gen Xers.
There we go.
And then we're going to skip over the millennials. Because, I'm sorry, there's a whole lot that's wrong with millennial dating. And we're going to go straight to Gen Zers, okay? There's so many different things that are out there for the different generations. All right, like Gen Xers, we had a whole different way of dating. The millennials were about snorting condoms and eating Tide Pods.
Yeah.
As a way to attract a mate, which I don't get. I haven't figured that out,
I
right?
don't either, but you're still gonna pin it on me anyway. So let's give.
Well,
this a
I
go.
mean, you are the millennial of the group.
By 2 fucking hours.
I don't have Squirrel here or Irene here tonight to pin it on either one of them either. But it is rather, the millennials somehow the millennials got lost in the shift somewhere. And maybe not Adam's part of the millennial generation, but the later years, they just kind of got stupid. And then we went to Gen Zers, and then the Gen Zers started to get smarter. Okay.
Not really.
Well, all right. So check this out. Like Gen Z. So when we're talking about Gen Z and their dating habits, what do you guys think some of the things are that drive Generation Z and how they date?
The internet.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They're very technology driven. Dating apps, social media, that plays a big role in how they meet and connect and find potential partners. Very good. What else?
I don't know. I've been out of the dating scene so freaking long.
Yeah, I know you get blown every day, so we're not worried about you.
Are you kidding? I could get it right
Well,
now while we're on camera. I'm not going to, but I could.
See, here's the thing, though. Out of all four of us, and like TJ said, 3 of us are Gen X, right?
Right.
And 1 is a millennial. But guess who's the one that's getting pussy every single night?
Exactly.
The millennial.
I blame chloroform.
You do what you got to do.
See what I mean?
You take some chloroform, you mix a little bit of some aphrodisiacs in there. That way, turned on but sleepy, you know.
Right.
And then you go to church stairs and have sex there.
You know.
All right, so here's another thing that like Gen Z really
like
thinks
people
about.
are known to do. I mean, you know.
Gen Z
haven't you guys? I mean,
so
really?
Gen Z actually puts a priority in their dating. They put it on authenticity and mental well-being and mental health. Valuing more open communication and emotional intimacy.
So does that mean if they're Facebook verified, it's better to date them?
I guess.
Yeah.
Steve, what do you think on that?
We're listening.
I had a thought. But
oh no!
Did you fart?
What was the question again?
What do you think about how Gen Z kind of looks at their relationships, where they're more worried about being authentic, having good communication?
Yeah, they're worried about fucking communication. You got to be a good communicator. You don't communicate. Communication. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, please be loving and good communicator. Oh, I'm a good communicator. What?
That's not what I see on TikTok.
All right, so
TikTok.
Let's do a little quiz then for Steve. Steve.
Oh shit.
All right. So is it good communication or bad communication to express to your partner your feelings about a situation, whether it's positive or negative?
It's good.
Okay. Right answer. Is it good communication or bad communication to ask your partner to marry you during sex?
I think that depends on how good the sex is.
I would say that's bad.
If it's really good, though, you may want to try and lock that down. Just saying.
You don't need a starfish.
Right, sweetheart.
Is it good communication or bad communication while having sex to look at your partner and say, let's go look at homes in good neighborhoods with good schools?
Oh, I've not done that, but I've said I love you.
That's a mood
Well,
breaker.
yeah, everybody says they love you when you're having sex.
I don't mean I don't love her. And, oh, damn, I love you. Oh, here it comes. Oh!
Now, I'm very honest. Like, I am extremely honest.
Oh, yeah. Oh, harder.
So,
oh, harder.
Whoa,
too hard.
No, when I'm giving it to her, I'll be like, I love fucking you. You know, I won't say I love you unless I really mean it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I've really got to mean it. Mikey says Wendy's or Arby's.
We're talking about how much you love her kitty than a home.
I'm like, well, that's the thing. Like, I will not date a girl. I won't do it unless she's got her own place.
Okay.
She's got to have her own place, her own job, her own life, right? Her own money. I am so sick of getting in these relationships with these crazy ass women that are like, oh, I love you so much. Oh, give me your money. No, I earn my own. I work my ass off for what I've got. Fuck off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want a woman that's going to be dependent on me. I want someone who's independent, who will look at me and tell me to fuck off, you know?
I'd rather my woman tell me to fuck on.
Well, I love it when she says game the fuck on. You know, all right, cool. All right, to kind of get more through this list, Gen Zers are actually more willing to explore non-monogamous open relationships or other relationship structures that deviate from traditional norms. Great example is my daughter a couple years ago going for the throuple. What the fuck is a throuple?
A love triangle, essentially.
Yeah. All right, situationships, where relationships are more than friendship but less than commitment, is something Gen Z likes.
I'm sorry, that's still a friends with benefits situation.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we called it back in the day. A Gen Zer is more often than not, if your political values do not align, they will dump you. Politics will become a big thing to Gen Z. And
Yeah,
Gen Z,
Like, I remember back in the day when your politics were kind of to your chest.
yeah, it's like, fuck you. It's my politics. Who cares?
Yeah.
yeah.
But now, no, the Gen Zers, I mean, they make it a point to talk about it. And if you're not meshing with them,
Oh yeah. I see that. I see that on Facebook dating. People, ladies say, "Oh, I'm a Trumper. If you don't like Trump, don't even ask. You know, don't even
right.
apply." Oh, what the fuck?
Facebook dating said that I was too ugly and old to get on there.
Oh no, you're
Facebook
not.
is
No,
right on. All right.
I've seen people way uglier than you.
Well, I appreciate that. All right. And Gen Z, the big one with Gen Z is they are very big into a low pressure approach. They want to be casual about it, low pressure dating, valuing more exploration and self-discovery. Gen X, us, the degenerates of the world, traditional relationships, male, female, long-term partnerships, marriage, male, female, whatever, it doesn't matter. But it's traditional monogamous, right?
Right.
I have to stand with the next one because I just said it myself. Stability, financial security, shared life goals are key priorities for a Gen X relationship, especially with me. Like, I've got these things that I want to see, right? Emphasis on building a family because Gen Xers prioritize family and building a life together.
Yeah, having a partner
Right.
where your guys' goals are very similar,
Right.
maybe on the same track, then you're a team trying to accomplish that goal. Instead of
And
just
then you
one-
wind up like Adam, where they get cheaper by the dozen. 8 kids, God.
7
Yes.
down.
What was it, 9?
No.
Gen Xers have less emphasis on social media. Preferring more traditional ways of meeting people, hitting the bars, maybe hitting on a gas station clerk, hookers. Yeah. And
But
Gen X,
Xers just want to see employment rates go up. That's all. That's all.
Yeah. and Gen X, we've generally entered our adulthood earlier. And when many of us were already settled into careers and family life. Some of us have kids. Some of us have cats.
Yeah.
Some of us have race car tires hanging on the wall.
Not yet.
But we've all gotten there. So when you look at the differences now, it's like, man, I've tried the online dating thing. And I want to pull my fucking hair out. I seriously do. Like, I'll go and okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, ooh, God, no, that looks like Chewbacca in drag. No. Oh my God, she looks like she tried to stuff a chicken in there, and I keep flipping through. Like, no.
Yeah.
And I'll admit it, I'm picky. I'm really picky.
I don't think that that's a bad thing, though. Really, for anyone getting into a serious relationship.
Well, and as I've gotten older, I've gotten pickier.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
I had one girl. She's like, "Ooh, I don't know. You ride a Harley? Yeah. Oh, you don't like that I ride a Harley? No, I'm not really in it. Fuck off, bitch. I ride a fucking Harley. You go. The bitch will go before the bike. Fuck off. No. My daughter's mom. I honestly think she would love to try again. If she wasn't married, I honestly think she would try again, right? Well, she's got a couple problems against that. One, I live here.
Right.
Two, every time we have tried an actual relationship, she turned out to be fucking psycho.
Okay.
However, the sex was great.
Well, I mean, you got to make up for it sometime
Dude,
and somewhere. I mean,
she could suck a fucking golf ball through 800 feet of 3/16 galvanized brake line.
Damn.
She could suck start a fucking knucklehead Harley, okay?
so you're gonna hook her up with Steve?
I thought about it.
It sounds like it hurts, though.
Pain's not all bad, Steve. Not
But I'm
if it's done
telling you what,
correctly.
like, no, the sex was fucking great. Like, the sex was great. And we could talk today as friends. I mean, we could do that. But dude, like, relationship wise, like, no. I can't have her living with me. I'm gonna fucking kill her. I could not have her living with me because I would seriously kill her. However, if it was like one of them cases, she lives at her place, I live at my place. We get together once in a while. We do the horizontal mambo, and then we send a video to Steve so he could get off. Hey, I don't care. We'd even send it to 420 in closed caption, so he could judge the positioning and tell me how I'm fucking it up.
I don't know about that.
He'd probably turn around and tell me, dude, you really need a jack man to help you out with fucking her right.
So you need someone on the front end to really kind of raise her up.
Yeah, right?
Get a proper angle on it.
But you get what I'm saying? It's like there was a time where, yeah, I was set. I was ready to marry her. And then she goes down this fucking psycho train. And she was so far down the psycho train, I'm like, what happened to you? When did you get possessed by Jack Nicholson from The Shining? Yeah, I tried having a priest do an exorcism with her, and he came back out and he looked at me, he goes, that ain't gonna work. She's just a woman. I was like, so what is it? He goes, I think it's a permanent menstruation cycle. Like, oh fuck.
Oh.
No, not a permanent menstrual cycle. No. And not all women are like that. Like the good ones, they're already taken. Have you guys noticed that? Like Steven Ford single with me. Have you noticed that?
Fuck yeah.
All the good ones are either taken or they want to put you in their friend zone.
I found a perfect one for me. I started talking to her.
Yeah.
Fuck. She lived 3 hours away. I'm like, God damn it. Why you gotta live so fucking far away?
3 hours away? Like where?
She lives clear down in Albany, Illinois, which is way down fucking.
Ooh.
Ugh.
There's nothing there but a Walmart distribution center.
You know what? She comes up to fucking Springfield and Peoria every weekend. Because I know her dad. I know her fucking dad.
You can have her every weekend.
She's a big race fan. She loves dirt cars and racing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So far,
So-
I'm not really seeing a bad thing here. You
No,
get
I'm not
visits
hearing anything
every
bad yet, other
weekend.
than where she lives.
Just a really nice visitation.
So I mean, what you could do is you could have the conversation during the week.
Oh, well, we have conversations. I've talked to her.
And then you could dip the hunka chunka on the weekend.
Oh, yeah, when she comes to Springfield. 'Cause her
Right.
dad
Go
lives-
watch the race,
Okay.
and then go back to your place and you cook her something that's good.
Huh, fuck yeah.
No sketchy bread.
I bought that bread. I did make that bread.
Don't eat the fucking cake before she gets any of it.
Don't cook her the questionable casserole.
No, no
either.
questionable casserole. No mystery meat sauce that might be white. Like make her a good Alfredo.
Oh, yeah.
A good fettuccine chicken Alfredo. That's like good fucking food, okay?
Yeah.
Help me out here, PTB.
Good fucking food or good
Exactly.
food? Good.
Yeah, like you eat, it's light on your stomach, so the chicken is
That's
high in
not what I was
protein, so it
saying.
gives you energy to, do
Oh, yeah.
yeah, right. So
Yeah, oh, yeah. I'll give her some protein.
all right, Ray.
Enter the handmade Alfredo sauce.
God. But you get what I'm saying, like things like that, and you build upon it, okay?
Oh, I know.
But
And I shouldn't do it because, when I first met Michelle, she lived in fucking St. Louis and I lived in fucking Chicago. So that's a long fucking ways.
But I mean, this is like where I'm at, where I kind of want somebody that's close enough I can go and spend a weekend and visit, but far enough away that I'm like, I still have my life here and I can live it. And the reason being, like, all right, I don't know how to word this delicately.
Okay.
I have never received a complaint about my unit.
I have not either. But then it's been 20 years since the last time.
I have never heard a complaint. Like there have been times where I ended up dating a woman that was friends with one of my exes, okay? And she would say, "Oh, well, your ex had this and this and this and this to say about you." Oh, okay. Well, what'd she say about the sex? Nothing bad. She said that was the one thing she missed about being with you was the sex. So that's the kind of thing. That's kind of like the feedback that I have gotten about my prowess, so to speak.
Yeah.
It also helps at a young age that I read The Joy of Sex, More Joy of Sex, the Karma Sutra, and I got some ideas.
Yeah.
On how to do it properly. Okay. And I do still own those books. So if I ever end up in a situation where I might actually see sex again, I'm going to reference them just to jog my memory, make sure I still know how to do it.
It's like, oh shit, this is page 42. Oh,
right. But and again, kind of to circle back, I've never gotten a complaint from anyone about my abilities in the bedroom. I've gotten a complaint about being cheap. I've gotten a complaint about not catering to every whim. I had one that turned around and she loved the sex. Like she told me very pointedly, the only reason that she was actually trying is she loved the sex. But she was not happy with me because I did not bring her a gift every day.
Oh.
Like she was all about me giving her shit or taking care of her house or whatever. I'm like,
what did she expect the sex to be? That's just you giving her your package over and over.
well, I told her, I was like, I
over
give you something
again.
every day.
Mhm.
I was like, I give you a lot every day, and I come over and I deal with your fucking crying ass bullshit. But on the flip side of the coin, you gave me fucking pink eye and a UTI, you fucking bitch.
At the same time?
Yes.
Oh.
Shit.
That sucked. And I had to go to Tennessee with that. That was terrible. God, I remember that. Yeah, that was the pink eye girl. Only time in my life I'd ever gotten pink eye. It was from her. Only time in my life. Like, I know people who have wiped their ass and have wiped their eyes. She is the only one who ever, and that was also the only time I'd ever had a UTI in my life. In my life. So I've got pus falling out of my eyeballs, and it's burning the shit out of me when I try to pee. I felt like I was pissing razor blades.
Yeah.
And it's all from her. Like, fuck off. So that's where I've gotten like more and more and more and more and more picky over the years, right? There was a time in my younger years where I was slightly promiscuous. What?
The Tales of Saint TJ. Here we go.
Slightly. Sure.
What the hell?
If your kid is any indication of how you were back then, we know you were a pervert at the age of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Let me guess. You're now going to become the new rage.
No, 420 doesn't need to be the new rage. 420 is 420 all the time.
Wait, no, rage came up with memories out of nowhere. Now, I was slightly promiscuous. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. My younger years.
Slightly.
But as I've gotten older, I've been like, there's this value of what I'm looking for, and that's why I'm like, all right, I know how I am, and I know that if there is any promise of boingy, I guess.
Of
Coitus.
boingy.
If there's any promise of coitus, I'm going to partake. So if I'm farther away, it forces communication and me get to know her. And I don't know, maybe it's my own self-sabotage or whatever, but because it forces me to get to know the woman because I am so far away, a lot of times then it turns into a complete turn off, and I'm like, I don't care how good looking you are, you're a whack job. And then I don't need, I know that I don't need a whack job, and I end up.
No, you need to whack off.
And I end up with another fucking jar of Jergens.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, Steve, do you have that problem?
No.
No?
I don't use Jergens.
Oh.
He uses Gold Bond.
Baby oil.
I use it.
50 cents a pound.
Diddy brand baby oil.
YT.
Like 420, have you ran into that?
Running out of KY? No.
Oh, jeez. Not the lube.
Oh.
God, you guys.
Listen, no one wants friction burn on their piston, okay?
That's right.
I don't need to burn out my piston rings, no.
I mean,
Exactly.
you can even use bacon grease if you really wanted to.
Oh, God. Did we
Give you
really
a
just change
smell
this?
mid-stroke.
Did we really just change this into what's the most biodegradable lube?
Well, see, the thing is, when you're going at it with bacon grease, if you decide to stop for a little bit and try to eat her out, at least you'll have the taste of bacon grease instead of.
So, all right. So you really want to taste your bacon grease mixed with your man load while you're licking it out?
Oh!
No, TJ, you're assuming that you came first, and I don't think
yeah.
that's not the situation.
I didn't say anything about coming first. I just said if you're doing it and you decided to stop for a little bit to eat her out,
Maybe
you're
you're
tasting
trying to.
bacon
I
grease instead of
Maybe you're trying to
stale
make
fish.
the
So what if-
experience last longer.
So what if you did unload yourself? I mean, what would that be called? Pig fat balling yourself? I mean, what the fuck?
It would be called.
Are we
I
actually
mean, mixing, you'd be snowballing yourself because it's your stuff that you're licking out of there, but then you're mixing it with pig fat.
the piggy
Well, hey,
snowball?
if the vagina is good, then why not? It's just extra flavoring.
I think someone has a thought. Not going to mention any names, but someone has a thought about how bad that would be.
How bad
Ooh.
or how good?
No, it's just ooh.
Hello.
Pig fat? No.
Well, bacon grease is pig fat.
No, you don't
Okay,
put
okay, it's not lard, okay?
you don't put
But-
bacon grease on your unit.
But there was a
Yeah,
guy
you-
we all
you
knew
also-
back
okay,
in the
so-
day who used turkey grease, turkey drippings. Once it cooled down,
What?
I know someone that probably used chicken grease on himself when he was in a truck across the street from a high school.
Okay, you know what? This just dove into a conversation. Again, chat room jump in.
yeah.
If it's a big girl, Ty says if it's a big girl, you call it pigs in a blanket.
Oh, that's not nice.
Steve wants a big girl, by the way.
Oh, I want any girl.
Yeah, this is true.
Big,
Uh,
little.
What is Steve? What is the strangest thing that you have ever used for lube?
10W30
I'm suddenly nervous.
chapstick.
Yeah.
By accident or on purpose?
No,
WD-40.
no. You know what? Why do you all ask me these questions? You ought to know if to answer the
Well,
question.
no, I actually don't know this answer. I'm curious.
I don't either. Steve.
It's just like I've never used a condom. I've never used lube.
No,
The women I've always been with are always moist when we started. And then I got it moist too. And then when you got moist together, it ended up being a big spot on the bath on the bed.
Oh, Ty says that strangest one he ever used 020.
Oh shit. 50 weight's better, I think. You get better friction out of 50 weight.
Now hold on. If you're using motor oil, is that because your girlfriend just wants black caulk?
I thought you'd want to use black caulk to seal up her leaking port.
Yeah.
420.
What was-
Strangest thing you have ever used for lube?
Spit.
Spit?
I don't really know. It's
I
been
actually
so
thought
long.
spit was kind of normal.
I really don't know. It's
Like
been
she
so long.
spits on it and then and you go.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean for sex. Good Lord, Ty.
We're not talking about the tailpipe tie.
Adam, what is the strangest thing
this
thing
ought-
that you and Julie have ever
This
used?
ought to be good.
No,
This ought to be good.
actually, Steve, I'm kind of with you. I don't really use condoms. I don't have to use lube.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, if you prepare appropriately, you don't need it. Just saying.
Gotta admit this.
I'm
I've
with
got
Ida.
Now,
TJ, are you
I
just
had
not preparing the situation?
I had a girlfriend that did a lot of drugs at one point, and because of her drug usage, she was always on the dry
yeah.
side.
Oh, yeah.
So I had to keep lube around.
Okay.
Well, I screwed up one day
Super
because
oil?
also on my nightstand I kept a big jar of Purell.
Oh no.
and it was
Ouch.
dark. I wasn't paying attention.
Well, at least you knew that was real clean.
And instead of getting the lube, I got the Purell.
Oh.
And yes, and she got excited from the burning sensation of hand sanitizer. I'm sitting there feeling like my unit was a log on fire.
Yeah, I've tried the warming lubes. I can't do it.
No, those
Like,
get hot, right?
Yeah. So it's like, no, there's already enough friction down there as is.
You know, of course there's been the flavored lubes and stuff like that.
Okay, I got a story.
Uh-oh.
I got a story.
There you go, Steve. I got one for you.
So, all right. So, in my last marriage, before I had kids, I was watching that wife's niece. Okay, we had strawberry flavored lube.
Oh.
Well, we were sitting in the living room, and my niece disappeared and came back about 5 minutes later, telling me how she found some candy.
Oh no.
Okay, so full disclosure, I have not used this yet. It was something that we might have tried eventually, but we didn't. Well, this lube bottle was maybe about the size of this package,
Yeah.
like lengthwise. And this little girl of about 7 or 8 years old ate that entire lube. That entire tube of strawberry flavored lube.
It was good.
So obviously, it tasted good, but
Wow.
yeah. So if we're gonna be on the subject, I might as well share that lovely story with everybody.
And before I get to where we're going to promote our additional shows, I'll tell this story. Steve will love this. There was a girl I was seeing before the dog lady.
Oh.
And we had been together for a while. And I decided to do something that would kind of spice up the bedroom a little bit. So I went to the dirty store. And I'm looking, and I'm like, hey, edible underwear.
They ain't good.
No,
I found strawberry flavored edible underwear. Like, wow,
it's,
okay.
it's just fruit roll up. That's all it is.
I discovered that when I ate the whole fucking box before I got home.
It's just fruit roll ups, people.
That's what it was. It was fruit roll up.
Leather, technically.
And I loved fruit roll ups back when I was a kid, right?
Right.
You found out you still like them.
I'm driving down the road and I'm like, man, I'm kind of hungry. So I grabbed one pair of the panties out of there. And oh shit, it's fruit roll up. Dude, I didn't make it home. I ate the whole damn box before I got home. I knew I should have bought 2. But it's a great snack.
And you thought I was weird with bacon grease.
Dude, really? Come on, bacon grease down there? Really?
But at least as it warms up, it smells good.
So does bacon when I cook it.
And it also, when it smells good, it makes you want to stop so that way you can eat the bacon.
Bacon.
Oh.
So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and turn this over to Fat 420 and to Adam and to Steve, where these guys are going to promote not only the show that we have starting on Tuesday, but also Fat 420's Pit Stop with Ty and Steve. So you guys go ahead and take it from here and talk about what we've got coming up over the weekend.
Okay, again, it's Fat 420's Pit Stop with Ty and Steve. Last week we talked about recap of Fairbury, Charleston, Macon, and East Moline. Those were pretty good races. Then we talked about the Peoria race because it was for the Keith Siegel Memorial race, which is really good. and we had 55 B mods there. There
Awesome.
was 80. There was 80 something registered, but only 55 came.
Okay.
And they actually got it done in a pretty quick time, which was kind of pretty cool. You know, it was like 6 or 8. 6. Yeah, it was 6 doomahickeys.
Was
6
it
heat races.
heats?
Six heats. 2
Two like
semis.
semifinals and then
Then
finals.
they had a non-qualifier race for quite a bit of money for
Okay.
$680, which they only get like maybe 500.
Okay.
So they let the guys that didn't get into the feature, they got the race for a little bit of money. Then
That's
they had the feature, which was like, with the exception of 2 cautions, it ran 50 laps. And it was a pretty good track. They actually got out after the heats, and they did track prep, and then they ran a whole bunch more. Then they did track prep, then they ran the semis for all the classes that was there. They did track prep, and then they had the features, and it went pretty good. It was like 10:30 when they finally got done, which is usual on a good night. So for new this week, it's going to be Peoria, Macon, and Spoon, because Peoria is doing a honor flight memorial, if you want to call it that, but they're doing 50-50, and the 50 of it goes to the honor flight that goes out of Peoria. So that way a veteran can go on the honor flight. And if you're a veteran, you just show your proof of you're a veteran and you get in free. And it's
Awesome.
about $15. But if you're a veteran, you get in free, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, kind of memorializing and honoring them and stuff. We did talk a little bit about the screwdriver test, and basically with that was Steve said he had like a 3-foot long one, and you just poke it down in, it comes out wet. You know, it's going to be either dry or wet the whole
Well,
night.
no, the easier
right?
you push it in. It's easier you push it in.
Right.
Yeah.
So, upcoming show, it's going to be late start, remember, everybody. It's going to be at 1 instead of noon on Saturday. We're going to do the recap of what I just mentioned. Again, the new ones with Peoria, Macon, and Spoon. We're going to talk about will Crown Vics be the new class to where it gets more popular? Because 15 years ago, they had Hornets. So now it seems like Crown Vics are the new class for beginners. And we're going to see if that will help or not help. We also will talk about what we think the tracks need to do to stay afloat. Do they need to lower the price, or do they need to up the purse, or what do they need to do to keep them going? Because just last week there was 2 tracks that decided to cancel the rest of the year because they weren't making money. And they were good tracks. Like East Moline was good, and I believe Kankakee is not going to race anymore. In fact, Kankakee, the promoter, is stepping down because whatever reason. So yeah, 1 o'clock Saturday. I think it'll just be me, Ty, and I, because Steve has prior engagements. So yeah, that's what's going to happen.
All right. So on Tuesday, the first episode of the Corner Arcade will be on.
Tuesday or Thursday?
Tuesday.
Oh, I thought I heard you say Thursday. Sorry.
Yeah. It's Tuesday, August 12th. I can guarantee that there's going to be a review of the Switch 2. We are going to have our first installment of the Would You Rather segment, which should be good. I'm hoping to have a bunch of those as we continue on. Plus, whatever else we happen to talk about, whether it's video
Right.
games or retro games that we happen to have on there. But we'd love to see everybody there. We're really excited for this show. And I'd love to see what happens with it. So I'd love to see you guys there. Once again, it's August 12th, Tuesday at 4 p.m.
Like, for instance, would you rather have a Atari 2600 handheld game or a Sega Genesis handheld game?
Yeah.
That's just something, what he meant by that. It's going to be pretty cool. I can't wait.
I want the Penthouse handheld game.
Isn't that just a rod you stroke up and down? Or?
That's called a fleshlight.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Funny story about those. But I'll tell it later.
A panty static generator. You
Hey,
grab
there
a pair of panties, you rub it up and down on a rod, and
You know what I
Yeah.
want? I want the machine. I want the
the
invention. I want no wait, I'm not done.
Okay.
I want the machine that I can use. That it's like kind of like the Men in Black thing where I hit a button. Only instead of them forgetting their memory, it just makes them instantly horny and they want to jump on whoever the first person they see.
Yeah.
so a tinkered with neuralizer.
Yeah.
Well, allegedly, there's supposed to be a pheromone clone that supposedly does that.
I've been seeing that and I'm like, man, I really wonder if I should try this stuff.
It's only like $40 for.
I ought to buy it, and I ought to buy a bottle of it and send it to Steve and have him beta test it.
Well, why wouldn't you just use it, go into a bar that you usually don't frequent, and then just see what happens? See if you get any
no.
attention. No?
Look, I get attention now. That's the problem.
Would you get more, though? That's the question. Does it increase your chance? Do more ladies come up and pay attention to you? Or is it about the same as it usually would have been?
That's why I think I need to send it to Steve first and let him beta test it at the state fair.
Okay, here we go. Buy a bottle for each of us single guys, and we'll all beta test it. And then, however long later, we'll come back and we'll tell our findings.
All right, so now instead of $40, I'm spending $120.
Sounds like it.
But
No,
I get 400 back. Fuck.
It's
Well, that's true. I
secure
did get my
content.
400 back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got your 400 back.
I mean, I tried. I did try to get Steve a hooker. I mean, damn.
Can't believe you
So-
sent by that picture.
Well, it was an accident. I'm sorry.
It's like TJ threatens me with that picture if I don't do what he says.
that would not be an accident.
Yeah.
It could be worse. It could be the picture of Steve and Ray in the hot tub.
That's true. I don't have that one. At least I didn't mix it up and send her the picture of Rage standing in his wrestling gear in the chicken coop. I still have that one.
Or Cinder Sandy Balint.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I should. I should send that bottle to Steve and maybe Steve at 420 and I'll still wait. And like Steve 420 could try it on the pit lizards.
Yeah, there we go.
And Steve could spray it on himself when he's at the state fair.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll see if it works on not only women but farm animals too.
Bah, bah, bah.
If the butter cow starts chasing you, Steve, fucking run.
What? It's made of lube.
There you go.
Don't eat the butter cow.
Unless it has
Oh.
nicely.
So basically, if we read in the Springfield Times, some man decided to put a hole in the behind of the butter cow, we know it's going to be Steve, right?
Well, we already had that happen. Jimmy tried doing that back in the 90s. He tried fingering
that's
the butter cow.
right. That's
Uh-huh.
right. I forgot
Steve,
about
did Ray
that.
tell you about that one?
Oh, yeah.
That's right. He tried the Butterfinger.
He tried
Now
to
I
hit
never
on my.
want to eat that candy bar again.
He tried to hit on my ex at there one time, and I was like, "You want to live to see another day?" He's like, "I'm sorry, fat for 20. I just liked her nice boobs. I'm like, well, you want to have two black eyes or not? He's like, no. Sorry, Fat 420.
Jim
Like,
and
you better
Steve
be.
had something in common. They really did. Jim and Steve had something in common. They are both extremely honest, and they both are always horny.
I'm not always horny.
Okay, you're not horny when you're sleeping.
I could be though.
Where me, I got past that. You know, I'm not perpetually promiscuous.
Now you're like
Slightly.
75%. Yeah,
Slightly.
yeah, a little bit.
Steve's giving me that dirty look of like, bullshit, motherfucker. I mean, it could be worse, you know. See, you know, now that I'm growing this back, this bugs me. Like, this really bugs me. I know there's a lot of glare here tonight, but check this out.
Right.
Like, look at
Cut
this.
it, hippie. Come on now.
No, but I'm saying, look at this beard now. Like, look at all that fucking gray in it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, join the club.
But I got like darker streaks and a lot of gray. It looks like a reverse skunk.
Well, you understand that there are women out there that enjoy the salt and pepper look.
But there's more salt than pepper.
Well, hey, as the saying goes, gray and white hair is a sign of wisdom.
I'm seeing gray hair in my hair. You know, like what the fuck?
So by that statement, 420, this gentleman's really wise.
Yes.
In certain ways, yes.
He is wise of the ways of the woman.
He's wise in the ways of old school racing.
Well, that he definitely is.
Yeah.
So real quick, I'm going to touch on this because tomorrow night, we have already won. Last weekend, we had the first 2-night SummerSlam hit the books. And what a great SummerSlam. I mean, I really enjoyed it. First PLE that I really enjoyed. I was not happy with WrestleMania. I think I made that very well known. And it took a lot for me to really sit down and want to watch SummerSlam. And I did. And dude, I mean, right back into the game. Now the storyline makes more sense. I'm into it again, right? Of course, my boy CM Punk beats the crap out of Gunther, only to be robbed by Seth Rollins in the lie of the century.
Yeah. Gunther he's hurt.
Oh yeah, he's out
Yeah, he's out for a while.
because of that head injury.
Fucked up his eye and nose. Fucking Seth Rollins. I hate that motherfucker. This fucking redheaded fucking bitch, man, woman. I see.
Hey,
Loud.
at least you know who the man in the relationship is with those two.
Oh yeah, that's very well been announced. It's Becky.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying is like, man, I just to see how he pulled that, and that was bullshit. The Money in the Bank briefcase, you don't have to lie about getting hurt.
Yeah.
You just got to pick your time.
It's like, I wonder who came up with that particular storyline.
I don't know, but I was.
Because it is not a good storyline.
But it is definitely a Heyman move.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because as soon as it happened, everybody's like, "Oh, it's fake! It's fake!"
Yeah, well, I was saying it. I was like, "I'll bet you, Steve. Remember this?" I said, "I will bet you." Punk wins, and then he's so beat down from the match against Gunther, which was a great match.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they put on just an amazing match. But at the end of it, here comes Seth Rollins. Oh, when I'm healed, and then turns around, boom, off comes crutches, off comes a brace. I'm like, you motherfucker, I knew it. And I was barely awake because I had just gotten back from Illinois and dropping off Riley. Barely awake, right? I had a long day that day. And I watch and I'm like, you son of a oh man, I was pissed.
Oh yeah.
Then we get to night 2, which Steve caught the first match. I had to go back and watch the first match, the triple threat for the women's title. And I was like, yeah, okay.
Wasn't impressed.
I wasn't really impressed.
I didn't like the way it ended.
Now, that TLC tag team match,
That was fucked up.
it was a mess, but it was fun to watch.
Yeah.
Okay?
Didn't know her to know anybody.
Right. Then you get to, what was it? It was the women's tag team match, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah, that was good.
that was a damn good match. And Charlotte and Alexa come out on top.
Yeah.
and you go through. No, the women's tag team match was night 1. I take that back. That was night 1
Oh,
because I made the comment that you had the Intercontinental title match between Dum and Dum Dum and
Dum Dum.
Dum Dum and
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles, which was a great match, but it could have gone a whole lot different. But none of the titles changed hands until the final match
Right.
on night 2. You get Cena, Cody. And everybody was getting mad at Cody for the different stuff he was doing. But remember, they signed a contract for a street fight.
Yeah.
So everything was legal.
Yeah.
I know, undoing the turnbuckle.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
I have never seen that. I have never seen that.
Yeah.
And when Cody did it and started beating him with the turnbuckle, I'm like,
And Cody
Dude,
looked like he kind of
that's
regretted it too.
yeah.
Like from what I see, he's like, I don't want to do this, but I have to do
But
this.
it's a street fight. And Cena wasn't holding back either.
Yeah.
But we got babyface Cena back.
Oh, yeah.
Superman was back.
Allegedly.
He smiled and gave Cody a big hug. And
Yeah. At the
He's
end,
back.
you really saw kind of the changing of the guard. You knew that was Cena saying, "You did it. You beat me.
Yeah.
She's yours now. Keep her straight." Cody leaves the arena.
And
Cena's absorbing it. Looks like he's getting ready to say goodbye. What do we hear? And I mean, seriously, like the final credits were up. I thought it was over.
no, I think we're about to hear TJ say, I was right again.
And I was right again. The music hits. It's unmistakable. The Beast is back.
Cowboy Brock.
Yeah, he's only back because he finally got out of the law, out of the.
Well, they had him cleared 3 weeks ago.
Oh, was it that he's cleared of that?
He was cleared of it by WWE Legal 3 weeks ago to come back. And they held off for SummerSlam. And I said, if he was coming back, it was going to be at SummerSlam.
Yeah, that way they have a WrestleMania match to make.
But Cena's not going to be at WrestleMania. That's the thing that everybody keeps forgetting. We're into August. Cena has 4 more months left with the company and only a few more appearances left. And he's done. At the end of December, that's it.
Yep, he's done.
Do you think he's going to do what Undertaker did and just only show up like once, maybe twice a year and wrestle a match and those things, and then?
No.
No, I don't. And I don't because Cena's Hollywood career is actually taking off.
Exactly, yeah.
And you can thank The Rock for that because, that he's been helping him. And number 2, I think he's really ready. 25 years, I think he's really ready to be done.
Yeah.
So I don't see him coming back and back and back and back and back. Oh, back out of retirement. No, I'm going to retire again.
Right.
I really think with the dedication he had to the business and how long. Now, it's been what, the last 5 or 6 years he's done I come back for this or that.
Yeah.
I really think that this is it. I honestly believe that at the end of this year, he's going to hang it up. But another Cena-Lesnar match is, one, it's great because those two had hellacious matches over the years.
Right.
Yeah.
But number two, it's a great setup for Lesnar.
Oh yeah.
Because, that could be Lesnar and Cena hug each other. And now Lesnar's able to move on. And maybe by then, Gunther will be cleared to come back. And we'll get to see the match that I have been wanting to see for 3 years. And that's Lesnar-Gunther.
That
Oh,
would be a
no.
good match.
I would be okay if Gunther disappeared. I'd be just fine with that.
Well, I mean, he is an asshole. But you got to think back. You cannot have great good guys in anything you're looking at. Comic books, movies, wrestling. It doesn't matter. You cannot have great good guys unless you have extremely good bad guys.
Okay, but if they're going to push Cody as the champion again, why not have Brock be that bad guy? He's proven he can do it.
Because you already had that prior to Cody becoming the champion. Because think about it. After WrestleMania 39, Cody tried to get the rematch, and it turned into one of the best rivalry stories of the year being Cody versus Brock. Steve, remember that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
To be honest, I see Brock more as what Stone Cold did. He was a face and he was a heel, then he just became that vigilante, whatever you want to call it, person that was he can go either way. It depends on how much you piss him off.
Yeah, he's an enigma.
Yeah.
All right, kind of like The Undertaker towards the end was an enigma. Randy Orton now is an enigma. Bray Wyatt was getting there. And now I really see Lesnar kind of moving into that because they're allowing him to be himself. And man, he could cut some tomahawk steaks. Fuck, I want one of those.
You just have to go all the way to Saskatchewan.
No kidding, right?
Uh-huh.
But
his farm is.
But they're really allowing him. You see more of the real Brock Lesnar in his character now with Cowboy Brock and, his heel run against Cody.
Right.
You see more of real, because Brock said it in an interview with Pat McAfee. Number one, he does not like people. He doesn't want people coming up and going, I want your autograph. He doesn't want to sit there and talk to people. He wants to come in. He wants to work out. He wants to eat his dinner. He wants to be left the fuck alone. He's there to do a job.
Yeah.
He hates people.
Well, why wouldn't he just get a job where he's not around people then?
But he loves when the crowd loves what he does.
Say, because wouldn't it be cool to have him in developmental where no one sees him, but you see what he produces come out of the woodwork?
Oh man, I would love to see him working with the next big guy coming in. You know what I mean? Somebody that's a lot like Brock Lesnar. But Brock Lesnar was a whole different animal coming into WWE his first time around. He was already a double NCAA champion.
Yeah.
And he comes in with that under his belt, only one to do it back to back.
Yeah.
Then he gets the title. Then he tells Vince to go suck an egg or a grapefruit.
Yeah.
And he goes to UFC. Wins the UFC title.
Right.
And then comes back and gets WWE's titles. I don't know how many times. He is literally the single most decorated combat athlete in the world.
Yeah. I mean, between him and Angle, I think.
And he beat the shit out of Angle.
Ty does make a point, though.
Yeah. If it's not for the fans, you can't do what you do. And he's not saying that he's not saying that he dislikes the fans for being fans. It's when he's sitting there trying to eat his dinner.
Yeah, he wants to be left alone.
He wants the attention off camera.
Right. When he's on camera, he knows that's his job and they pay his bills. But when he's sitting there trying to eat his dinner, he will more often than not call the restaurant and say, just bring it up to me.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I would have loved to, like, from the Lesnar and developmental idea, I would have loved to have seen a Braun Breaker or a Jacob Fatu taught by Lesnar.
Oh, I think Fatu would be even crazier if he was taught by Lesnar. I really do.
The thing is, they're dumbing Fatu or Jacob down quite a bit because when he was in MLW, he was a beast. I mean, he was like the guy that was like Brock, but in MLW.
Right.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the way they're doing it now with a few others.
You see shades of it out of Jacob, but he's not. That was the other match. It was the steel cage match, Jacob and Solo. And Solo retained.
Yeah, no.
So every single title that came up, everybody retained. Wyatt Six retained. Everybody retained on Sunday except John Cena.
Right.
And I did call that based on just timing and looking at it and going, there is no way creative is going to let the title walk out the door.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, when Steve and I were arguing about this before WrestleMania, and I was saying, no, Cody's he's like Superman. He's babyface. You cannot do this to Cody. And Steve's like, it's going to Cena. It's going to Cena. Fuck you. It's going to Cena. And I finally said, you may be right. But if it goes to Cena, Cody's going to come back and they're going to drop it back to Cody at SummerSlam.
Oh, yeah.
Is that not what I said?
Yeah.
And I was right.
Yeah.
But I mean, and I got to say, like, from WrestleMania to now, the buildup on the storylines has just felt very lackadaisical. The only one that's done any build has been this Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Paul Heyman storyline. It now has got LA Knight wrapped into it. And I don't know if LA Knight realizes it or not, and I don't think he does, and he's going to stir something up next Monday. But Punk saved his ass on Monday night.
Right.
Because he was about ready to eat a stomp into the concrete.
Oh, jeez.
And Punk comes over to the barricade and just starts beating the shit out of Seth Rollins. And it's basically Punk saying, motherfucker, we ain't done.
Right.
So I see now I'm kind of seeing like Jay Uso's in this.
Right.
Now you've got Punk, Roman, LA Knight, Jay Uso. There's 4.
Yeah.
We need one more. And when you get that 5th one, that's one team. On the other side, you have Rollins, Breaker, Bronson Reed. He needs 2 more. War Games. So I think now where the storyline is going with them is it's going to be the build to War Games. And on that build going to War Games, of course, we have Crown Jewel in the middle of this.
Yeah.
But we're going to get the 3rd match of Cody and Seth Rollins for the Crown Jewel Championship.
What about adding Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest to Braun Breaker? And
I don't think they're going to go with Priest because Priest has been pretty much babyface since he went to SmackDown.
Okay,
I can see Drew.
What about Logan Paul?
Yeah, I can see him add that dipshit. I can't stand Logan Paul.
No, I can't either.
The funny thing is, Jelly Roll, I see a few clips that I've seen of Jelly Roll, he actually wrestles better than Logan Paul does.
No shit.
Yeah, I mean, am I the only one
Like
here
when he-
who wants to see Jelly Roll versus Logan Paul and see Jelly Roll just kick the crap out of him?
No shit. Yeah, that would be
I
good.
mean, when he did that choke slam, it was like, damn, he actually did that good.
Yeah, I know, right?
I actually saw an interview after that where Jelly Roll was like, after it was that choke slam. Once I walked to the back, I turned and looked at Triple H and was like, "What do I have to do to get on the card?" And Triple H was like, "You need to lose. I think it was like 120
Yeah.
pounds." And since then, he's lost like 100.
Yeah.
And so Triple H is trying to work him in where he
Trying to
can.
wave it a little bit, huh?
Yep.
And I got to give Triple H credit. Ever since he's taken over, and you guys, I am all right. First of all, let's start here. I am a Triple H fan. I have been a fan of the game since word go, since Jump Street. Okay,
Okay.
good guy, bad guy did not matter. I am a fan of Triple H.
Right.
All right. Obviously, when he was kind of in his babyface mode, where DX and, of course, making fun of Vince McMahon, which everybody loves, yes, I got a kick out of it. I loved listening to that stuff.
I love chicken shirts and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
DX.
I need to get one of those for somebody I know. But no, there are so many of these great moments with Triple H. And then he hit that Enigma status, right?
Yeah.
Where he was just himself. He didn't care.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he was at the it was when DX did their second run in 06 when he kind of announced it. And he's like, we're just going to come out here. We're going to have fun and we're going to do our thing. And we really don't care. You know why? Because we're rich, bitch. That was straight out of Triple H's mouth. But for him to move into the creative side of it and what he's done with it, since it's really been his baby, I mean, we've seen more long-term storytelling. We've seen more cliffhangers. We've seen more stuff where you're like, what the fuck are you thinking? Because with Vince, I mean, we can pretty much predict it, right?
Right.
With Vince, you can predict how it's going to go, and that was it. And we're hitting it on the head.
Mm-hmm.
It was to the point, all I had to do was read the card, and I'm like, all right, this is going to go this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, because knowing Vince. And then it'd come out, and I'd be 95% right. Rage hated watching WWE with me back then when Vince was still in charge, because I do exactly that. And they'd look at me and go, I'm not watching with you anymore. Would you shut the fuck up? I'm trying to enjoy the match. Dude, you're trying to masturbate to Triple H being in small trunks. Shut up. I was an Austin fan. Anybody who's been kind of the anti-hero, I get a kick out of them. I think Kurt Angle was a suck ass. I didn't like him.
Kirk Angel.
Yep.
Speaking of him, he was a month ago at the Comic-Con here in town.
Yeah.
And I so wanted to go up to him and call him Kirk Angel just to see what he would do. But, of course, I never have money, so.
Well, I wanted to be there when he was walking in just so I could hear his music and go, do, 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 do. You suck! Do, do, you suck! But he's kind of embraced that and made it his own now when he actually shows up. Have you noticed that?
Right.
All right, like Austin. I was a big fan of Austin. Triple H. Big fan of Triple H. CM Punk. I have liked CM Punk since back in his ECW days and before. Like I remember catching.
I can't remember. Was he actually in the original ECW, or was this the WWE version?
He was.
I don't count that.
But his first title he ever won was the ECW title.
I'll put an asterisk by that. I'm one of those wrestling purists where it's like if it didn't happen when that was actual ECW or W, it's like them bringing back the big gold belt from WCW and saying, "Oh, well, that's WCW's belt," but it's in wrestling and it's
Well, that way, that belt wasn't just WCW's belt; it was NWA's belt.
that too.
And no, not NWA, the rap group, which I also really enjoy.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's
god!
like I was kind of put off when they were taking the NWA belt and putting it in TNA and having people wrestle for it there, and that's when Cody got it.
Right. But I mean, Cody has been around the block, and he's getting his dues finally. Now, Cody is probably the first super baby face that I get a kick out of. And it's more because of him coming out in a 3-piece suit and still wanting to try to dive bomb people with the Cody cutter.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you're wearing an Armani suit and you're still trying to fuck it up in the ring. All right, that is awesome.
Yeah.
Here's a question: do you think the WWE is doing this for Cody because they didn't do it for his dad?
I think Cody actually, because Cody trained under Triple H and Randy. And I think they realize that he's been around the block, he's done a lot, he's earned it.
Well,
So I really think he's paid his dues, and they're giving him the chance to carry the company now, and he's doing great with it because he proved he could do it when he started working with AEW.
So if this wrestler was still able, do you think they would have done the same for Ted DiBiase Jr.?
I think there would have been another setup for another legacy run where it would have been Randy DiBiase and Cody again.
Yeah.
But, let's face it, legacy was a lightning in a bottle situation.
Yeah. Well, DiBiase didn't do himself any favors. So.
Well, here's another thing. Yeah, here's another thing too, though. In AEW,
Dustin.
Dustin's doing really good, but also not just them, but also Mr. Ass's kids are actually doing very well in tag team.
Right. I mean, we've got this next generation coming up, but Cody was one of them that led the way up with it. Mm-hmm. And I really think, he played the game Vince's way, and he got pissed, and he left. He's like, fuck off. And he went and he met up with Tony Khan, started AEW, worked with Tony to build it, and then got his chance to return to WWE to actually go for it. And he got, and they built this amazing storyline around him getting there. And now we're in chapter 2 of this, and
right.
we're seeing, I guess we should say more like book 2 of this. And we're seeing this now develop again. Where now it's not just having the championship and losing it and getting it back and keeping it and maintaining that he is one of the top guys. And it's really been enjoyable to watch. And I honestly do not believe that if AEW had not happened for Cody and TNA did not happen for Cody and the Bullet Club did not happen for Cody after leaving WWE.
In ROH.
Yeah, ROH. I honestly do not believe we would see this version now of Cody and the push he's getting. I think Triple H leaned back and Triple H remembered where he came from and he saw all of that and he saw something in Cody. I also believe that if Vince was still in charge, no, we would not see this. Vince hated the Rhodes family, period.
And that's what I was saying. That's what I was getting at with the Rhodes family is because Dusty was like never an actual champion when he was ever wrestling under Vince. But now Cody's back. That's what I was trying to get at was that WWE was trying to right a wrong by giving him the push. Is what I was.
I don't see it, and like I said again, I don't see it so much as righting the wrong, as I see it. Cody's paid his dues.
I mean,
I agree with you there. It's just
Like, did they ever give Dustin Rhodes Goldust a title either?
Steve, do you remember? 'Cause I don't think
he
Dustin
ever
got a
had a
I don't
title.
think he ever had a singles title in WWE.
Singles, no. I remember him having a tag
He got
team.
tag team. I know that.
Ooh.
But I don't think they ever even
Goldust.
gave him like a U.S. or an Intercontinental.
Goldust held an Intercontinental Championship, didn't he?
That's right. He
Okay.
did.
That's
And so
right.
did
Now,
Cody.
Yeah.
But they never let. Each one of the Rhodes family all had the same goal to get to the WWE title,
Yeah.
and Vince would never let it happen.
Yeah.
And man, I'll tell you what. Look at that. 420's already got his beachside fruity drink in his hand.
just tea.
Oh, shit. I tried. I was going to make a great joke about that, but you fucked it all up. Damn it. I have got to get some sleep, and so does Steve. Steve's got to be on the air early tomorrow.
Let's sleep.
Steve, your final thoughts tonight.
Final thoughts. This is the Thursday night. Tomorrow I'll be on the Morning Disaster. Saturday, I'm taking the weekend off podcasting. I'll take a little break. So I won't be on the Morning Disaster Saturday morning. I probably won't be on Ty and Steve with Sat 420. Maybe back Monday with Wake and Bake. I hope.
All right, so you're going to, and Sunday's show you're going to miss as well?
Oh, no, Sunday. No, I forgot that. No. I'll be back Sunday.
Okay.
Sure,
I'll be
miss
here.
my show, but come back Sunday. Sure.
Hey. The guy does like 15 fucking shows a week. He needs a break.
I do 9 podcasts, and I added a new radio show today. I started doing Thursday afternoon from 1 to 4 now.
Wow. Dude, do you ever get out of that chair?
Not on Thursday, no.
It's like you live there. Man, I'm gonna buy you
Only
like a
on Thursday.
toilet that you could put under the
Yeah.
seat of your office chair.
Only on Thursday. I'm here all day on Thursday.
Oh man. Fat 420, your final thoughts tonight.
Final thoughts. Again, 1 o'clock start, not noon, next Saturday. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff, but the main thing we're going to hit on is the Peoria Speedway one because it's going to be for the honor flight. Because they're doing the 50-50 there, where half of it goes to the honor flight, so that way veterans can go on the honor flight. And also with that race, if you show your veterans card, you get in free.
Oh.
So that's at 1 Central.
The air
Let me
conditioner
back-
just gave me a cool breeze. I'm like, come on, give it here, give it here.
Right. So then, of course, I'm always on this show on Sundays at 4 Central. Then immediately after this, I'll be on iVlog doing my usual show. And it's good. I didn't watch WrestleMania, so that's why it's kind of quiet during the whole thing because I was busy watching New Japan with their big, huge 2-week-long pay-per-views that they have. So I was watching that, and I was watching some dirt track races. So anyway, you always see me around here or somewhere, so it's all good. That's all I got.
I thought this past weekend was SummerSlam. I didn't know it was WrestleMania.
Uh-oh.
I'll get it.
Well, you said you didn't watch WrestleMania. I was like, I thought you watched WrestleMania when we watched it
See,
back.
that's what my point being is. Whatever WWE was doing, I wasn't watching it.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said
Adam, your
WrestleMania.
final thoughts tonight.
All right. I'll reiterate my thought from last week, which was boobs are great. Also, join me on the first episode of the Corner Arcade on Tuesday at 4 p.m. That's August 12th. But don't forget, I'm also on here Thursday and Sunday for the Amigos. And I also have Weird Frequencies on Sunday night, usually at about 9-ish, depending upon the host, whoever that happens to be at the time. And then I also produce 420's show on Saturday, this time at 1, not at noon. So join us for all the fun that we're going to have on all those shows. And thank you for all the people who watch us live. And thanks to everyone who catches our replays. You all count. We all love you.
Oh, so it's my turn now? Okay. Ladies.
No, it's not.
Ladies, remember, if you're really lonely, I could get you set up with this guy.
Yeah, my butt hurts.
Or I could get you set up with this guy. Oh, God. I don't know which one's worse. Thank you to all of our listeners who tune in to each one of the shows. And we're expanding the network for you because you guys have done great by us. We want to make sure that we're giving you the best possible content we can. All of our live listeners, all of you checking up on the replay, everyone who's active in the chat room, I appreciate all of you. I'm TJ with Adam, Steve, and Fat 420. This has been Mayhem's Amigos After Dark. I will see you Sunday night at 4. Thank you, everyone, and good night.
Good, everybody.